Hi everybody. This here is a Pinephone. I thought this was going to be the answer to get rid of Google. I hate Google, and they steal everything, and I'm tired of it. So when I heard about the Linux phones coming, I paid attention to this Pinephone. It's the better one too, 3 gigs and costs money. So anyway, so I waited a long time for it, and then it finally arrived. So that was great. I turned it on. I put my SIM card in. I made some phone calls. I did some texting. I had somebody call me because of course I didn't know how it worked because it's all weird, right? Because it's not really user friendly at all. So anyway, I used it one day and the battery was fairly charged, and then I shut it off and put it on the cord to charge, and the next day it wouldn't boot. It would turn on, but nothing would happen. And I spent weeks on forums. I contacted the manufacturer, did all this kind of stuff, and of course, nobody responded. I even complained to them on their Twitter page. Not a peep out of them. They don't give a shit about anything. Once they got your money, too bad, Charlie. You bought a brick. That's what they tried. That's what they were saying to me. Anyway, so I downloaded the latest version of Manjaro ARM, installed it. Made no difference. I got some other application to flash the SD card that didn't boot either. So nothing booted. So anyway, I gave up. I just put it on the shelf, forgot about it, and then another edition of the operating system was released, and I downloaded it, flashed it to an SD card, and it works. There it is. It works. However, I use the word work with I use the term very loosely because it doesn't work. Let me tell you how this thing works. So if you want to dial a number, you can make a call, and if someone calls you, you can answer it, but you can't listen to it in your Bluetooth, even though it's connected to the phone. You can't use you can't use the headset, and it just doesn't work. You can hold the phone to your ear. That's the only way you can do it. So so I thought, what the hell? I don't know what to do. So I guess I got to do another 10 years worth of research to figure out how this works and get it working properly. So I tried a few others. I tried the hotspot. Real easy to set up. Doesn't work. No internet. And then I added some contacts, and you know what? You can't dial from the contacts. It doesn't know what application to use, and I don't know what application to use either. So I got to figure that out. And so you try to text somebody, and it doesn't know what application to use. So the contacts are useless. And plus this thing, it it goes through the battery in about 8 hours without really using it a whole lot. So far, very disappointing. And when I first used it, it got very hot around the CPU area while I was in a call. Anyway, so I got this great Pinephone. I can't do anything with it. I can't use it as my daily phone because it's unreliable. You know, I googled for all. No, I didn't Google. I DuckDuckGo'd for all the best email clients, and I think it was Eudora. I downloaded it, put it on the phone, and it worked great. Except one problem is it wouldn't fit the screen, and you can't read your email, and it's too big. So that's no good either. So anyway, the phone is very disappointing. I would recommend don't buy one until they get one that works out of the box. All these developers are just playing games. They're not really doing a very good job. When I used to develop software, the public should never get this. And this is worse than beta. It's a hodgepodge of stuff that doesn't work. You can't do anything with it. And I guess the only and there's some areas where once you go into something, you can't figure out how to get out. So you have to shut the phone down to get out because swiping left, top, bottom, and there's no X button on the bottom to hit. Nothing. So you shouldn't have to go to school for a year to learn how to use a phone. I don't care if it's beta or not. You know, I've done lots of beta testing. At first, I didn't have to pay $400 for a beta test. You know, they gave you the stuff for free if you test it, right? Well, this is not ready for prime time anytime soon, and I would stay away from it until they get their shit together and get a phone that actually has basic functionality. I want to be able to use a headset, Bluetooth headset, and when you connect the Bluetooth headset, this thing, it goes wee in your ear, and you don't hear anything except this buzzing sound, and you have to turn it off because it doesn't work. I mean, do these guys actually test their software, or they just you know, write the code, install it, and hope for the best? Anyway, I'm going to rant, so I'm going to stop. Don't buy a Pinephone until it improves.